So to download SQL Server, you're going to use the link in our course, and I'm going to download the developer version. And I usually just let it go into downloads. And then I'm in Chrome, so I usually just click the arrow and show in the folder that I downloaded it to. And then right click, and I usually just run it as administrator. That, when I'm installing, that seems to work best. You could also just double click, but for me, this works better. And I already have it installed, so I'm not going to go ahead and install it again, but that would be how you'd get it installed. Now, once this is installed, then the next step is to download and install SSMS. Okay, so it's going to be kind of the same thing. I'm just going to right click on the link here, save link as. Going to put it in my download folder. It's an executable file. And then once that is done downloading, I'm going to view that folder and install. And the SSMS software is critical because that is the application that you're going to use to interact with SQL Server. So without SSMS, you can't do anything. So critical that you get that one. And they need to be installed SQL Server first, SSMS second. You need both of them. All right, so that took a couple of moments, and I have high-speed internet. So I'm going to show here. Here's SSMS, and again, I would just right-click and run as administrator and get that thing installed. I already do have it installed. We'll see what it does if I install it again. All right. Sure. All right, so I got this little release information. I'm going to go ahead and install. And sometimes they do come out with new versions of SSMS, and it does not hurt to install the newest version. And this may take a while to install. So don't be surprised if it takes a little while. You may want to do something else while it is installing, and that is not a problem. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until it is done. When it has completed, you should see something that looks like this, in which case you can just simply close. And then if you want to start SSMS, what I typically do is I click on the search. Of course, that just opened up in a different window. And I key in SSMS. And I should just start it from over here because I do have it on the taskbar. Okay, so if it's not on the taskbar, oh, now it's showing up here, SSMS, and then you should be able to start it. And you can see the version is 18.5, which is the version that I just installed. So when it first launches, you have to connect to the server. And it's thrown in the name of my laptop, which is what I'm currently on. You want to make sure you've got Windows authentication and then click on connect. And then you should see something that looks like this. And at this point, we don't really have any databases. Now, I have lots of databases because this would be from my spring semester, but you guys aren't going to have any until you get those databases installed. So I'm going to click on the X to exit out of here.